Yo, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is another legendary gun guide for Borderlands 4, and this one we're going to look at Leader Willem. And to do him, you're going to need to complete a long quest chain before you can face him. So to start, you're going to want to head over to Carcadia Burns. Once you're there, you're going to pick up the Enter the Electi Part 1 in the main town, and it begins just on the right side. And after finishing that, you're going to continue directly into Part 2, where you'll meet Leader Willem himself. The chain doesn't stop here though. You'll then move into the Mole's Gambit, which is the final quest you'll need to complete before you can face him. And altogether, this quest line took me over an hour to complete, so be prepared for that. And once you complete the chain, Wilhelm can be found in the X Crucible inside the Grindstone of the Worthy region of Carcadia Burns. From then on, you'll be able to respawn him as normal using the Moxie Encore machine. Okay, the first legendary you're going to look at here is the Rainbow Vomit. It's a shotgun with a shiny, colourful skin, and it comes with the legendary perk Colour Spray. So it fires corrosive, cryo, or shock droplets, and each version rolls differently, and some can even include fire or radiation, so you may want to farm Willem until you get your preferred elemental combination. And the red text on the gun is a reference to Gravity Falls, and while firing it leaves behind a starry spray effect, which some players love and others will probably find distracting. And the Rainbow Vomit excels in splash damage, especially against groups of enemies, so mobbing, and it's also quite flexible because you can farm for the exact elemental coverage your build needs. Right, next we've got the Zipper, which is a daedalus pistol with the perk Prison Rules. This perk grants 75% critical hit damage and 75% damage when hitting enemies from behind. And its red text reads, "Who's the shot caller now?" If you know what that is, leave it in the comments. And the trick with the Zipper is obviously positioning. Since it rewards back shots, pairing with something like the Reaper's Index, which taunts enemies to face away from you, makes it much easier to get the damage bonus. So if you build around that, the Zipper can do some really high damage levels. And lastly, the last drop is the Fire Pot, which is a Torg grade ordnance. And its legendary perk is Spicy, so it causes it to spawn homing sticky projectiles over time. And its red text is Sticky Boy in Action. If you know what that is, leave it in the comments. So this grenade bounces around the battlefield and it fires out stickings that home in on enemies. So once you reload, they detonate all at once, and it has a very short cooldown, which means you can spam it quite a lot. And also the fire variant on it is also extremely strong because of the extra burn damage on top of the splash. It's extremely good together, so if you want to farm for that, do so. Now let's see how they perform against Splash Zone. We'll start off with the Zipper, and it absolutely shreds when you can consistently land the back shots, as you can see. And with the Rainbow Vomit, it does decent damage, though in my run it rolled with Shock and Corrosive, which wasn't really ideal against this target. With the right elemental rolls though, it's much stronger. And finally we've got the Torg Grenade Fire Pit, which really impressed me. Its fire version did a huge burst damage and was easy to spam, making it one of the standout drops from this farm. That's going to wrap up the guide for Leader Willem on Borderlands 4 today. I found that the Fire Pot was probably the best drop here. Let me know what you found was your best drop if you fought this boss already. I'll leave it down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one, guys.